Okay, I didn't know the stream was live. Is the stream live? Muted, not. Jeez. Da, da. Test. All right. Yeah, that takes up way too much feed on streaming quite a bit. I wasn't even sure I was going to stream today. It was just, I'm just feeling a little bit tired. Not going to stream for very long. And got a first with a few different things here, including a dragon. Well, again, so we'll have one here. It's in 3 parts, but I'm starting with the bottom. Chinese dragon, which will work fine in whatever army I'm building or whatever game I'm playing or working on playing here. We'll see how it goes. How bad is it? Shouldn't be too hard to clean up. There'll be a little bit of cleaning up to do, but nothing completely out of the ordinary. And the main structure will be pretty solid. If you use the supported one, the pre-supported one, which is made for resin, in this particular case, it would go fairly poorly. It's kind of fun when you're doing PLA stuff with some of the models you can get online. You have to see like which one would be the best for what I'm trying to do. For a lot of little guys, I prefer to use the resin pre-supported one. It will just generate a few little PLA tree supports like this, and it's easier to print, even though it takes a little bit longer. But for bigger things, I really noticed you just slap it down on the plate and tell it to go. Yeah, I've got this particular kit here. Archer, crossbowman, different command units, that big dragon there, which is pretty cool, and a demon figure, which I think is the second thing I'm going to print from that set, just because it's fun and different. We'll see how it comes out. 20 millimeter base, so it's a small-ish, well, regular size-ish model, so it's not like a demon size. It's just soldier size. I thought it would be bigger. I might actually scale it up for whatever I'm going to print. Okay, that's just my receipt. There's currently an event in Bloons TD6 for the collection event. They do that a couple times a year. I know for Easter, Christmas, etc. Basically, you play the game and play various maps, and it'll generate special resources that you can then use to trade. Well, don't trade them. You just collect stuff. It'll pile up. Once you've got enough of the pile up, you're able to get free Insta Monkeys, which is pretty fun. It's a more relaxing than playing Legends, but generally, if I do like the bigger levels, I still try to get to level 100 to get an extra free Insta Monkey. I have a whole lot of Insta Monkeys. I just don't use them. It's just how I am in these kinds of games. I don't like wasting. You'll use air quotes there. I don't like wasting resources. And they changed the design here. You've got a little coffin for the treasure chest. The 2 monkeys there are in there. Oh, there's Frankenstein. There's a Dracula plane. A mummy, a ninja. Okay, the cannons are the same. Oh, they shoot a pumpkin instead. This just made a noise. Is there one for the sub? Oh, it's not the sub, it's the pirate monkey this time. So you see they do a little bit of everything. It's just to make it a little bit different. You have to pile up those rewards. Once you get enough, you upgrade to a higher tier. Right now, I get very basic Insta Monkeys, Once I reach the next tier, I'll be able to get, the next step up. I don't play enough to get to the big ones, but in 19 days, if we play every once in a while, it'll be fine. I don't like that map. I don't like that map at all. It doesn't matter. We'll try it on medium. I don't like that map, but doesn't mean that I can't play it. We've got a free dart monkey I can stick here. Can put a sniper. The problem with the sniper ear is that it needs to be able to see a whole lot of things. I'll have him shoot faster. It would help. The problem, there's really two pats. There's this pat ear and this pat ear. Dart shooter? Tack shooter? We can put a tack shooter ear instead of a dart monkey. But the dart monkey is a little bit more efficient. You'd feel like there's a lot of water, so it should be good for all those water boats and stuff. But because of how the map is made with the slide at the top and the regular path at the bottom, I mean, we could load the path up at the bottom with bigger boats and it wouldn't help much in the long run. So get the basic upgrades on. Get the night vision goggles. I made a mistake here. I should have, doesn't matter. I'll buy another sniper at some point to compensate. Because normally I'd want night vision goggle and the ability to pop lead balloons on at least a sniper monkey. I mean, we have basic defenses on both sides and a sniper to help out, basically. And we're barely able to keep up as usual. I think I should switch it to last so we can hit more balloons per shot. And we've got two guys there. We'll just try to pile up the cash a little bit and get even faster firing. Shrapnel's not bad either. Not really worried about camo balloons right now. Yeah, we'll save 450. Okay, he shoots fast enough with shrapnel and camo detection. So this sniper is doing the job. Let's get another one. This one to take out the duffer balloons out there. To level 60, you do need something that can do boat camo and lead. So I have to get at least something to do that. I'm probably going to double crossbow. Yeah, at least double crossbow. Crossbow's really good in general, so never a bad thing to get. Get a crossbow ear too. Okay, we're still able to kind of manage. So let's keep at it. 1,300 for the next upgrade on this guy. I was just gonna wait. All right. Yeah, having a sniper on strong with deadly precision and, well, either faster firing or shrapnel shot is usually a good way to be well defended. There's our first lead balloons. $2,500 for these deadly precision, which is really good. Deadly precision is a lot of damage very quickly. Sharpshooters 1,950. Might actually invest in that. Or a plane. A plane wouldn't be terrible here. Yep, like this. And I kind of want fighter planes so I have the missiles to shoot at the Mohabs. Good evening, best Ender Slayer. We're doing collection event stuff for Bloon right now, just so we can get some rewards. It's not a completely different game mode, but it's just fun to have something a little different. $3,300 for the. Okay, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble now. Okay, we need more everything's. Okay. That's good to hear. How can I help you now? And the AI on my phone decided that this was a prompt for some reason. Okay, we're gonna go with this. An helicopter is not a bad thing to put down here. It's gonna be able to go to both sides and do an okay job on both sides. And I'll go and get Moab Shove, which gives us some more help against the bigger balloons. It's the big swarms that I still have problems dealing with. So maybe I should upgrade to semi-automatic with this guy. It's a big difference between the two rates of fire. When you get to semi-automatic, he shoots a lot faster. It's not even close, the amount of speed you get an extra ear. Fortified ceramics. I've got enough snipers that it's not too bad going through them. Full auto rifle is even faster. And if I stack enough, I can get the main Moab on this one. We'll have a lot of stuff to slow down the big troublemakers. No, sharpshooter is not a bad idea, though. So let's buy some upgrades for the simpler things for now. Then wait for 5,000. It's the cheapest one of the bunch. No, I think the upgrade on the plane is cheaper. This shoots a whole lot of everything at all times, so that's pretty decent as an upgrade. Not bad. We've got. Think we're going to be able to make it. I always have a hard time with this map, so. Favorite tower would be the Monkey Buccaneer because I just like the little pirate monkeys. They're really good in the game to begin with, but I just like the design as well. Just a little pirate ship. It is funny, which is good enough for me in many cases. I didn't need to do that. But you asked, so I'll put one down. It's not a bad if I upgrade it all the way to Monkey Pirates, he's gonna be able to get the ability to drag down one of those Moabs. So always a good upgrade. There we are. Yeah, the ability to just drag a Moab and instantly kills it is very good until, the higher levels where you get like 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 Moabs and Bads and BFBs. It starts being a little bit much at that point. And I mean, it makes this final round here kind of pointless. I mean, I just had to click and win. So if we look here, I'm at 17 out of 20. I'll be going to the next level once I get that done. So let's look which map we want to do. Flooded Valley is not easy. Shoots is also not very easy, but oops. I'm just going to switch my hero. I'll go with Silas, and I will try this. Which one did I not do? There. It's in the intermediates, I think. Shoots. Yeah. Deflation just gives one candy, so not what I want to do. I want to get as many as possible. Oh, I did reverse order. I did not do military only. So I'll try military only. On this map, it might not be super easy, though. Put this guy here. He'll be able to take care of the first couple rounds on his own. The statues have little pumpkins on them. That is very cute. And weird, but mostly cute. Buccaneer will probably be the best bet here. Can't do it in perfect symmetry, but close enough. The thing is, with the Buccaneer, you have all of the important things. It can pop just about any balloon, and it sees camo. Very hard to say that it's. I almost always go with the bottom and middle pat, because that's where you get your utility. So kind of sad, but I use the ship and stuff every once in a while. It's $350 to remove the statue, so it's not too expensive. but I want my grape shots and my hot shots before I do that. Grape shot is just decent utility on its own, while hot shots, especially with a big ice monkey, is going to be quite good. All right, almost there. Hot shot's only 500. It's cheaper than the first level of upgrade because it's not technically as useful, but I find it pretty practical. I mean, putting a Dartling gunner on at the bottom of each of the entryways would be a good thing, but maybe a bit. It'd be a bit expensive. Like, I'm not worried about much until the later levels right now with what we currently have. We can start removing the statues. This will make things coming this side much easier to defeat. For the other side, well, I just have to wait to remove the statue. I mean, the boat will be able to start shooting as soon as they get ear, so speeds things up significantly. There we go. What else do we have here? Sub wouldn't be terrible. Without the statue, the sniper is actually pretty useful here as well because he will be able to see everything. So let's get a sniper in. Put him on strong so he attacks the toughest balloons. And I'll upgrade him to have the highest damage so he can take out those things. Well, I won't say quickly, but decently efficiently. I personally think military only is harder than magic only because you don't have many static towers. It's all you've got the sub and you got the boat. Outside of that, all your towers are like the sniper and things like that, and they attack like one specific target or things along those lines. So it's not as efficient. Basic only is actually one of the easier one because you have a little bit of everything in the basic monkeys. That worked. That's actually not a bad spot for it. Once we get grape shots, you'll hit large groups of balloons every shot. So that's pretty good. Okay. We've got a game going here. Is it great? Probably not, but we've got a thing going. I think I'm pretty safe with what I've done now. At least from the basic kind of issues you can get from these kind of levels. Yeah, the basic camo doesn't cause me much issues. Good to hear. 2 actual pirates. I think we're good here. You can start the next great idea here. I might, let's not even lock him in place. Did I put locked in a weird ass position? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Dartling gunners are fun. Got enough camo detection. I can actually go with the other thing here. Powerful darts means that he's gonna hit more, and then we can get laser shock the turn after. Well, maybe not the next round, but oh no, we can get it this round. Okay. Oops. The one thing you can't do is go through lead balloons, but I've got enough things that do damage to lead that we should be fine. There. 2 Dartling gunners. That I'll probably build the same way boat, but powerful darts, laser shock. Okay, not too bad with the Moab. Think it's 3,000 for Moab Mauler on the Sniper Monkey, so we'll wait till we get that. Oh, I don't even have Deadly Precision. Okay, no, it's 5,000 for Moab Mauler. But we should be able to get it by the point where we start seeing some very nasty things. I am not in the Ninja Kiwi creator program. I am sorry. I'm just a guy playing Monkey City. Well, not Monkey City. Blown TD6. Monkey City I played for a little bit here. Gut Senges, good day. Random Human, good day. I mean, if the people in Ninja Kiwi want to talk to me and just say like, hey, do you want to play our game on stream? I'll be like, I already do, and I'll be happy to keep doing it because I actually like that game. I really, really like the various balloon games. Some of them are more fun than others. I played the one that was a bit like Bobble Bobble. That one I didn't like as much. Bloon City, I kind of liked. This one I really like. The one where you play Super Monkey and is basically a shooter is also pretty fun, but would need more variety. I need more camo detection. I'm starting to be a little bit under for the camo detection. So let's get another sniper in. Okay. It's really those regrow purple balloons that was a whole lot of potential damage and potential issues here with what I've got. We're doing okay. I'll probably want to get one of the start getting the upgraded pirate ships pretty soon. Eh, Sniper is really good. Let's not hide it. They are really good in almost every situation, except maps where you have a whole lot of cover. That's about the only time where they're not that good. But you should never like rely on one sniper or on snipers to protect you against everything, because even with the rapid fire and things like that, they always tend to just not be strong enough or fast enough to be able to take out everything. Just be careful and use them as support for other units, or like I usually do here, uh, put one with middle pat up to 2, top pat as high as you can, so they can take out Moabs and slow them down, and take out the camo balloons and camo lead balloons, which are always a problem. All right, what else can I do here? An helicopter wouldn't be too bad. There we go. Since they always come from one side or the other, the helicopter is not going to go crazy and go like on the wrong sides and such. Oops, wrong ability. I wanted to use the harpoon and not anything else. Oh well. It's 19,000. Go with buckshot. Not sure if buckshot's worth it on the Dartling Towers. I very rarely use that upgrade pat. So, oh well, we're just done with this particular map anyways. So let's not worry too much. 12 candies, $275 monkey dollars, which means I should have enough to buy a skin of a hero, which is good since I like to play Legends now. But which skin do I buy, since there's a few I already have all of them. Like Quincy, I'm missing the Cyber Quincy, or I'm missing the Scientist. I'm missing the Cthulhu guy. I am not buying the Skeletor skin for set $18. That is a bit expensive. Sorry, I am not going to pay $18 for a skin and a couple things. The DJ, I don't have. Batfuts, see, I've got all of them. Churchill, I just have his basic. Ezilia, I just have her basic. That's a brand new hero, so I don't have anything for her yet. Etienne, I've got all of them. It's probably one of my favorite hero in terms of utility. So, Sada, I don't have the zombie Sada. Maybe an idea to get. Adora, I don't have any. I've got her pirate look and her normal look, and the Baywatch look I don't have. Psy, I've got the I do have the Symbol monkey because I found it really cute, so I wanted to get it. Oh, this guy has a skin, but it's more expensive. Okay. Corvus doesn't even have another skin yet. Okay, which one would I buy? What I'm going to do, I'm going to pile up my money a bit, and I might do a poll on the channel to see which one we buy. Oh, I'm missing one to get the bigger crate. Okay. This map I absolutely abhor. This one's way too easy, but okay, I did alternate rounds. I haven't done magic only, so we'll do magic only for this one. Magic only, you do have a lot of utility. Oh, and with the Mer Monkey, things are going to be, well, I'm going to say pretty easy. Not as bad, let's say. Well, we're going to put him there. Just going to pile up the money a little bit. And now everything's too slow, so that's even worse. Okay. I am going to put a mermonkey right here. That's going to be pretty good. Good enough for a regular, good old magic monkey. I'll put a regular magic monkey right here. It's going to help out. Uki putter, to be exact. I'm trying to find like monkey puns and monkey names for all the monkeys, but it's not always easy. But I think Uki putter works really fine. I do want monkey sense. So we have some camo detection. I think fireball and firewall will be good here as well. At the start of the field, I think it'll be a good idea to put that there. Shimmer's pretty nice as well, but you do need to hit the target for it to actually work. So it sometimes is a little bit more tricky. There we go. Let's put a monkey here. I'm going to put 2 actually in the water here. Should be enough for most of my needs here. There, firewall will be pretty useful. Just upgrade the monkey next. So when things actually do go through, because they do, because I still don't have that much firepower in front, he's going to be able to take care of most of it. There we are. Should I wait or no? I'll put another one in already. So the ability to stack the Echo Sense network is really nice. It doesn't increase your damage, but just a tiny bit of extra range on every single monkey is pretty good. And both the top and bottom pat are also pretty decent. So the monkey is a bit like the Desperado, if something that has a lot of utility. He is also blue, but being blue is not its primary purpose, I think. I'm going to buy Shimmer. I don't need it. Those guys have camo detection anyways. So we can just pile up the things. Abyss Dweller. Now he's a squid monkey. I don't think I'll need any powers to finish this particular map. I want Riptide Champion on this guy, so we'll just wait to get it. Those two are also able to take care of those purple balloons that are not very fun right now. Super Monkey's just not good enough for me to invest 2,700 in when I can get abilities on the other monkeys and better things overall. Okay, he doesn't buff the other one. He would only buff one of them. Okay, no, it's he gets a buff from. Okay, I'll put him here. Alchemists do attack, but their main ability is that acidic mixture and Berserker Brew. That's what you really want them for. Damage boosts on existing things. And Berserker Brew increases attack speed, which is also rather fantastic as an ability. I'm sure there's someone that would say that it's not the optimal thing I could have done there, but I'm playing mostly for fun. Two regrows. I am not. I don't have any problems with two regrows. Now, the Moab, I am not sure how we'll deal, actually. Okay, once it reached the two mermonkeys, thing went sideways for that poor Moab. Okay, let's do the next thing I like in Magic, which is Druids. Druid of the Jungle is pretty good. It's when you start enhancing it with the other things that it gets even more crazy. Druid of the Jungle just takes out balloons fairly quickly. Jungle Bounty is pretty good, but it is a little bit expensive. But since I need to get to level 80, I might as well get it. Yeah, the purple balloons are kind of a problem, but the mermonkeys kind of just chew through them. So I think we're fine. There we go. It's, I think, a minute cooldown for extra money. Extra money is always good. Especially when you start stacking it. So it just starts triggering more and more and more and more and more often. There was enough purple here that I'm starting to think that there might be an issue, but can still upgrade. Well, this upgrade is... I have to think. I have to think of as to what I want to do. Get money, get more money, more opportunity to get money. All right, well, we'll put a mermonkey not in the water. I think it's not a bad idea still here. We'll go with Abyss Dweller for this one as well. It's really those purple balloons that are the problem. So pile up the money with the druids. Put another alchemist down here. It'll buff up the stuff that I have up here. There we go. Not a bad idea still. And again, and you can see here, once you get to a certain level, all you do is start stacking the jungle bounty druids, and it starts giving you the kind of money that you want. But now I'm having a few issues with camos as well. So put one even further in front. Close. I'm going to go get that shimmer ability that I said I didn't want at first. I'll put it on another monkey. It'll give us some anti-camo, meaning the druids will be a little bit more efficient on against those. Final round of medium. BFBs were not super easy to kill. I'm never sure if the Necromancer unpopped army is really that good, but it really defends the end of the map, so that's not a bad thing. Dragon's Breath. This will make this little fire monkey quite efficient. There, well, I think we're doing well. Don't think I need summon the Phoenix. I can still upgrade the mer monkeys, so we'll do that next. There we are. Geez, the BFBs are having a hard time now. Okay, I think I'm getting to be in business now. Let's get even more money generation down. All right, I think I've got this map under control, at least for now. Get even more money generation from the druids. There we go. I like having a diversity of monkey on the field normally, but first they're limiting me for, and second, well, there's one thing that's a bit better than the others right now. Anything that speeds up getting more money is generally a thing that you kind of want to get. So there we are. Those two are not in water, so they don't have the range of those two, but they're still pretty good. I'll give them their own alchemist. Permanent brew is a bit expensive. That's a bit of the problem with that ability. Let's get stronger stimulant ready to go here. I do think we're doing pretty good here. No ninjas down, but we. I mean, each of the mermonkey is buffing the other mermonkeys with the Echo Sense network, so we've got more range, more everything. It is doing really well here. Get their own private alchemist. So this one is pretty big. Are we able to get through it? Not easily. All right. We did win, but I'm going to try to get to round 100 to get the free Insta-Monkey. I generally do that when I play on hard maps. And we're going to start stacking ninjas for additional medicinal purposes. No, ninjas are not for medicinal purposes. But they are going to help here. It's very straightforward damage. Less utility than the druid, but more useful against the bigger bloons. Do. This should give me pretty good defense overall. I didn't want to go with distraction here. Oh, well, you'll have distraction. I mean, we do need it because if multiple BFB or reinforced BFB shows up, things get dicey. People all the way to the back haven't really had to act yet, but at some point they very well might have to. Yeah, this particular level, things are getting dicey. That's just 87. I want to get to 100. There we are. Those guys don't have an alchemist, so I'll alchemist them up. There we go. Extra alchemists. Trying to slow things down with ice walls, but big balloons are a problem. Okay. DDTs aren't much of an issue. Good. Happy to hear that. Stronger stimulant. This guy didn't have it. Yes, I'm still getting more. The Ruids. It's cheap ways of generating money. DDDs are a bit of a problem, but I've got enough mermonkeys that I think they can take care of it. I mean, this is 94 is starting to get pretty rough. But I've got plenty of defenses still everywhere, so it's not as bad as it could be, basically. And the purples are not causing me as much issues as they used to. So we are in business. DDTs, the mermonkeys are doing the job against them. Gonna keep adding mermonkeys so we can get that network even higher. I'll try the alluring melody thing. See if that, well, doesn't work on the big BFBs and stuff. So might not have been a great choice here. So 8,210 will probably be enough once I get those guys taken care of. But reinforced big balloons is starting to be a bit rough. Oh, there it is. They're starting to spin around them. That's pretty what I wanted. Okay. Get another squid up. You can get up to 10 to give you bonuses. So I think I'll go all the way to the 10 if I can. Yeah, you need this one to have those be really good. Reinforced DDTs. Okay, I can still do reinforced DDTs, but it is can we beat the big purple one? Yeah, the ice walls don't do much against them. Uh, do I have enough? Starting to think that I might just be undergunned here. Yep. It wasn't enough. Well, that is very annoying. I am, well, not mad, but I am a bit surprised. It was working well until we got there. It doesn't matter. Not really. Let me just start on something here. Actually, I'm going to move that a bit forward so it's easier to get off the plate. The bottom of a dragon. Once it is done slicing, shouldn't take very long. It already sliced it once. It's just I moved it on the plate because it'll be easier to take off the print plate if it's in that particular position, more at the front, more at the back, or in the corners. It's kind of a thing that I've learned by 3D printing. That's just the bottom part of the dragon. Okay. It's having a bit of a hard time, but let's leave it at that. Yeah, deflation's not worth playing. Got all the medals for D's. Alternate rounds. That one's not too difficult, and it's a bit fun. Actually, I'm not going to put the Eero down first. I'm going to put a... I have the ability to put this guy down, too. I think it's stuck. Oh, well, it's fine. Nobody's going to die from it. With a Dart Monkey and a Buccaneer, I think we're going to have sharp shots, long range. I didn't expect camo that early. I didn't remember. Well, that's why you've got those at the back there. Oh, well. Live and learn. Ugh. I kind of want the grape shots as quickly as possible. Losing a few lives is really not a problem. Anything more than 0 is you're still alive. So that's always good. All right, there we go. Okay, this is getting out of hands. I want a 2, something with at least 1 at the top, I guess. There we go with this one here. Get me a free monkey. I mean, that's what I'm grinding for, is to get these guys. There. That sniper's probably going to help. There. Now we've got a little bit of a better chance. Insta monkeys I use a little bit more than monkey powers. Powers I've... not because they're bad, it's because I don't want to waste them. I never want to waste a thing that you can buy with real money. You know, that's bad. Again, those you can't use. The only one I use decently often is the monkey farmer, which I think should be a regular monkey that you just put next to your farms. Oh, wait, we got a crossbow. We don't have a crow's nest. We should get crow's nest next. There. We got a utility sniper. Take out the really nasty stuff. Shrapnel's going to help too. How much is cannon? 970. The upgrades are more expensive on the different difficulty levels. On hard, everything's more expensive. On easy, everything's cheap. There. Shouldn't be too far out here. Now get large caliber. Yeah, we can take out camo lead without too much difficulty. DDTs are always a difficult thing, but I shouldn't have to fight those until a bit later. All right. Got our base here is set up. Start putting some mermonkeys down. Maybe I shouldn't rely on mermonkeys as much as I do. We just didn't have enough firepower last game. When you're early enough, this one should do the trick. I'll go into deadly precision next. The sharpshooter would be cheaper, but I think deadly precision is going to be more useful in the long run with how I'm set up right now. Yeah, no point in getting a monkey farm. What do I want? A sub ear gives me a little bit of firepower. The fortified Moab was a bit of a problem, but you know. All right, starting to put some subs down, which is good for a few of those locations. As even if they have advanced intel, which gives them a weird range, they still can attack things that are in their bubble. So those subs can be pretty useful. Yeah, he's a bit low level, but he's going to be useful over time. There. That's 4,535. That's a weird number for how much it costs, but I think I'll buy it because slowing down Moabs and stuff is not a bad thing. Okay, the fortified Moabs are not as much of a problem as they used to be. Happy to hear that. Would a glue gunner ear be useful? It's utility. And with the Bloon liquefier, he does a decent amount of damage on top of slowing down things. You can't hit camo, though. I've got most of my things can hit camo, though, so I shouldn't be too worried about that. All right. Fish. I haven't used the beast tamer all that often, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad here. I want to merge with this one, so it is fish is more powerful. It's 13K for the Orca. Okay, so that's bits expensive. What I'll do, I'll put that there, and you guys merge with him to boost his bird. Oh, you can't merge with more than. I don't understand all that well, how the beast tamer abilities work. So he buffs him, but he can't buff him. Okay. Okay, it doesn't really matter. He has a big bird. Giant condor, $9,000. Armor piercing, that's more damage. Okay, things are going pretty quick here when the damage starts piling up. You merge. Okay, this one can merge there too. Okay. Oh, I think maybe it was because it was at max power. There's weird power mechanics with the beast tamers. Okay, even the BFBs are having a hard time. Good to hear. I don't know how Jungle Drum interacts with these guys. $5,000 for this. I'll wait until I get to 5,000 for the main Moab. Okay, there's a lot of damage at the very start of this map now. There we go. The upgraded shark is even more expensive. Okay. What level is the... Okay, he's already level 10. Okay. That went pretty quick. On this map, I actually like getting a spike factory down here, because that's, you know where it's going to go, and it's generally efficient. Doo-doo. Numbers need to go big, so that's what I'm trying to do. Just get those poor guys with as big numbers as they can. So that bird's pretty strong now, apparently. Okay. How much was that? 9,720 for the giant condor? Well, we'll go with that. He can grab big balloons, and then he can grab even bigger balloons. So I guess that's good. Things are not going very far. Yeah, I haven't maxed out the beast handlers, so it might be a good idea to actually use them in this particular map, just so I can say that I'm maxing them out. There we go. So there should be a ZOMG next round. Even that didn't go too far. Okay. So that's 13,500. Okay. Well, once again, we'll try to get to level 100. Got no reason not to try. So I can stick even more things to buff the different animals. Merge ear, merge there. Not sure what it really does, though, or if it's really that big of an improvement. When you do that, might be better off investing in better monkeys, period. But I need the experience on the antlers, so we can also think about that. All right, let's do one last guy like this. I mean, that puts it at 46 out of 64. That's 33 out of 64. I guess that's enough. Mortar to the very entrance. In this particular situation, the mortar is not that bad because it's going to hit the entrance in general, more or less, or the exit. So since it's the right one right next to the other, so it's not a bad place to put it. We'll go with Moab Shove, which will be a little bit more utility. Okay, he's level 15. He's, even though I put him down late, it's not a huge issue. But the DDTs kind of went a little bit further than I'd want them to go. Is there a spot where I can put him? Yes. He already has camo detection, thanks to the monkey village, which is weird for a boat, but so I'll actually use the top pat on the Buccaneer in this case. That sort of worked. Okay. DDTs are a problem. DDTs are a big problem. I need to put more things down that actually can intercept camo on the long run. As while we can take out the entryway fairly well, once things are past that, it is not that great. That should give me a little bit more leeway. Yep, that was not a bad idea. That's not fantastic. It's good, but not something that I would say is critical. Can I stick another sniper on top of this little tower? No. Sometimes if you place them right, you can get like 2 of them on there. Trying to think of where I want to put what. This actually wouldn't be bad either. It's utility damage, basically, so it's not always going to be good, but when it's good, it's very good. So, yeah, not a bad idea. That wouldn't be useful at this point in the game. Nope. Oh, well. That was a good try. We tried. We can get a decent box this time with an ice monkey and a mer monkey. It cost me a sniper monkey to get that. No big deal. And we're well, maybe a quarter of the way through the bronze box. We'll be able to get the silver box at some point. It's 8:30. Might have time to do another. Okay, that's the search. Okay, that's how you detect stuff. Okay. Deflation's not worth doing. Apocalypse is not always easy. Reverse is no big deal, to be quite honest. On this map, it shouldn't be a problem. It's only 60 rounds, so it's not very difficult. This map just doesn't have water, so you do have to play a little bit differently, I guess. All right, we should be fine. Then it comes back and done. Corrosive glue, pretty good. What I want next is a dartling gunner shooting down this line. Think it's going to be quite good if we have that. Trying to get advanced targeting so we can take care of the nasty camo balloons. And with focused firing, is the rate of damage is going to go way up. So I think we've got a good start here. Need 950 for the next big upgrade here. If someone can explain to me how the Beast Trainer monkey works, I'd very much like an explanation, especially how the merging of the monkeys work, if it really does make a big difference or not. There we go. All right, let's put cleansing foam at the very start of the map. Should give us a bit of an edge here. Cleansing foam is really good. One of the better utility power you can have. Got a lot of slow at the front as well here, but that's just how I'm going to be playing this one. Double gun is also really good. Don't think it is not, especially with the next upgrade being the balloon traps, which is really nice. There, little bit of everything. Want the laser shock. Gives you a damage on time on top of a damage on time with the Bloon corrosive glue. So this is going to speed things up. There we are. Okay. I'm just going to pile up the money for a little bit here. Try to buy some of the bigger upgrades. Yeah, that's probably a bunch of camo balloons, so that's why there wasn't that many. We able to outgun all of that? Yes, we are. It's 3,000 for that upgrade, but it is, that one's pretty good. It gives you decent range and the ability to pop the really nasty stuff. So kind of have to figure out still how the Desperado works in some cases, but it's not completely under esoteric like the Beast Trainer, that I am just very confused as to what it does. So we've got money coming in. We've got everything there. Okay, we had a bit of a hard time with a Moab. So I do want the Hydra rocket pod. There. That should help. Then Bloon liquefier should give us more utility at the front. It's the when the balloon pops, it leaves a trace of acid on the field. That's very useful. There we go. The helicopter should help here. All right. Do I go with Razor Rotor or with Moab Shove? I think the Moab Shove will be more useful. So I've got enough things that take care of the lead balloons that it's not as critical to have more. Okay, what else can I invest in? Sniper is not great in this particular map. Is it because we're not able to put the U there? No, we are. It's just my kids renamed it and misspelled guard, which is not surprising. Can't put one down here. No. If I put it too close to the Desperado, I'm going to weaken them. So probably not the best. Just use it for a little bit more money. There. Let's try that. I mean, we only have 3 rounds left, so I don't think we're going to have huge issues. Can you pop camo lead? Yes, we can. So you don't need to ask. There we go. Final round. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. Just 9 candy, 137 monkey dollars, which is pretty good. Oh, we've got the daily rewards, which is a Spag Factory. Not bad either. Collection event. We're 10 out of 30. We're going up that particular ladder for this particular box. But we're going to leave it at that for tonight. I hope you guys have a very nice rest of your day. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I didn't even know what I was going to do tonight. But I will try to put a poll up on the channel to see which monkey you guys would want to have me buy a costume for.